All right, team. Hey, TWR, we're going to do a quick blast real fast. This is going to be about 5-10 minutes, guys. I want to give you guys a little something before we get into the market. Let's go ahead and check SPY. All right. We're looking at the 30-minute chart right here. We see what happened on Wednesday, right? SPY took that big dump to the downside, kind of a V-shaped recovery towards the end, consolidated in again, another dump, right? Apple brought the market back up, consolidating. We took a little gap down again. Now we're here, right? So let's go ahead and look at the 5-minute and kind of get some levels to kind of gauge us off of the thing. Basically, anytime you're looking at these things and you want to kind of get yourself some trigger points, just go off of high and low things. There's no secret sauce to this, guys. You're just looking for shelves. You're looking for meat and potatoes on the candlesticks. 445.25, we can call it about that, right? That's our trigger to the upside. We cross that line, we're looking really good for continuation, bullish continuation to the upside, all right? We don't cross that line, it's going to be chop inside of here, right? So we can do some intraday trading, but we got to be, Johnny on the spot and catching the dips and the rips, right? We catch this bottom part here, 44.66, right? We'll call that 44.50. And we catch that to the downside, we're looking like bearish continuation to the downside. So then this is how you're looking at your triggers off the 5-minute, all right? Now, we want to trade probably 5 minutes good, 15 minutes great, right? But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get at least a battle plan. Remember, 7 P's to success. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance, all right? Yesterday, Apple kind of took us through a loop, so we had a little bit of piss poor performance. We're going to prevent that today, okay? Let's go ahead and EMPH, man. We had a little ask about it. Solar firms down on rate height worries. All right. Hey, we're looking probably for a little bit of more continuation to the downside. A lot of consolidation going on in aftermarkets, pre-market, all right? It kind of had a little bit of a pop after this dump here. A little bit of pop. I don't know if it can hold or so. So if you guys are interested in the solar power stuff, we go ahead again. Simple stuff, right? Put a line at the top, make a trigger, put a line at the bottom, make a trigger. These are our trigger points for actions, okay, on our particular trades. Remember, Friday's mainly lotto trades, but we can also look for good swing trades off of opportunities, okay? Our pre-market show today, Professor V, she was talking about being opportunistic. Now, if you guys like an everyday type of pre-market, you guys come join Traders War Room. The link is in the description on this YouTube video once it goes out. You guys can join the team, become a market warrior with Traders War Room. And every day we have Professor V in there doing a live pre-market. She's fantastic at what she does. It's a lady trader. She's very detail-oriented. And she was talking about being opportunistic, okay? That's kind of where we want to be. So I want to highlight her and talk about that opportunistic type of attitude. QQQ, right? Same thing. I'm going to put a little level here. Boom, right here. Bam. 372.50. We can call it that. Now, if we want to be a little more aggressive, right, we can go a little bit. 371.50, right? So 372.50, 371.50. Got about $1 movement that we're looking for triggers off the day, and we can go. Now, we want to be a little more conservative. We just move it down a little bit, okay? Move our price range down just a little. We can put it at the 50 right here. That's fine. You know, if we want to be a little more risky, we can get a little tighter. But right here is a pretty decent range. We're seeing some, pops here, right? Here's the opening, and it comes down pretty quick, right? Seeing some spikes. Okay, remember, this kind of hurt us the other day. We didn't pay attention to these spikes. If you watched my video last night, we did not pay attention to the spikes here. All right, let's go into some charts real quick. I want to talk about the big boys. I got a screener. If you guys don't know how to make a screener, check my YouTube videos out. Go to tech video. I got an idea right there how to make some screeners. Dell, we're looking at a lot of stuff, a lot of red, a lot of green, a lot of mixed. Okay, let's look at Meta. Meta's been kind of doing some things here lately. It's been on a little bit of a push, come up, consolidate. We're looking at Meta. Meta's a good one on Fridays to trade because a lot of people like to trade it on a day trade because it makes some significant moves. We're going to go ahead and put a trigger here for Meta, all right? Now, remember, we want meat and potatoes, right? We want that 375 basically for our trigger to the upside. Let's go ahead and put a trigger to the downside. Let's be a little more conservative here with the trigger to the downside. 299.50. Okay, so we got a nice little box that we're in. We trigger to the upside, close above this on a 5-minute chart. We go ahead and take some calls long, looking for continuation to the upside, okay? We go ahead and close down here, below here. We go ahead and take some puts to the downside, looking for bearish continuation. Now, anytime we go down and it comes back up, it negates the change. If we come down and it pops back up, that deconfirms this trend, right? So we need to definitely have stop losses, especially on these, day trading opportunities that we got. Uber is a good one to trade too. Right now, man, look at this tight price action. Okay, Uber's looking to do something. Let's go a little further out on Uber. Let's go just a little bit further out. All right, I got about 3 more minutes, guys, because we're going to start. We do our live trading bell to bell. Shiner's going to get in there and do bell to bell. Again, another thing for Traders War Room. If you guys aren't part of Traders War Room, I'm posting this live on YouTube, guys. You guys need to join the team. We got so much over there. All right. We do live trading bell to bell. Anytime during the market day, you can come in there and you can ask professionals stuff like I'm doing right here. Like, hey, can you check this chart out? Break this down to me. I had this trade. It went south, so on and so forth. We got some tight price action in Uber. Going to go ahead and put some lines on here. We like Uber. We're bullish on Uber overall, but, we don't take away from the fact that we're kind of bearish a little bit right now. So here you go. 47.50, 45.25. Those are our triggers for Uber, okay? We get the push to the upside. We're going to go ahead and take calls. It could potentially be looking for a breakout, because we have been higher before. So if we break to the upside, we definitely got room. We can continue up. We've also been lower, so we got room. We can continue down. So we're kind of 50-50 on Uber and getting our triggers. Be good to go once the market day opens. Let's go ahead and go in a little bit further. And like I said, it's tight consolidation. So this seems pretty good. If you want to get a little bit inside of our lines, you want to get a little bit, more technical on it, you can put a 50-50 line like right here. And then now you can start making probabilities. Okay. What you say is you're like, all right, Uber, if you close above this line on a 5 or 15-minute chart, the probability of you continuing at least to this line is high probability of success, right? If you close below this line, high probability of at least coming to this line to test is high probability. So this is how you set up high probability trades when you're doing it. But we're looking for some volatility as well. So when you're looking for the high probability trades, those are more safer trades. You take that line out and you can just go off a straight price action. You're looking for basically swing trades or really good opportunities from closes from the up, closes from the down. Amazon, we've been watching Amazon for a minute, kind of curving to the downside, okay? Amazon's one of those we've been watching. We're a little bearish on Amazon, all right? We're going to go ahead and put a line here. Amazon could pop, most definitely. It likes Fridays. Amazon does like Fridays, but it could pop. But we're setting up for success, okay? We think Amazon's going to drop to the downside going out further. When you look at the 4-hour chart, this might be something we swing over the weekend. When you look at the 4-hour chart, we're definitely looking like, we're hitting up here, but we're kind of getting weak when we start posting up here, right? We've done it a couple times. Look, 1, 2, 3, we failed and keep coming down, right? Next portion is to come down here and probably breach here because we got some issues with Amazon going on with antitrust and stuff like that. AVGO is a good one to trade on the day. You can make easily $500 trading AVGO. It moves. It's such an expensive stock. It moves so beautifully in the day. Also consolidating pretty tight here on the 4-hour chart. Let's go ahead and go put some lines on this one. This will be a good one for us to get an opportunity. Put a top line there. What's that? $87, we'll call it. Put a bottom line. Now we want a little bit of space. So we're coming off of here, right? We don't want to be on wiki, right? We don't like wicks. We want meat and potato, but we don't have meat and potato here. We go back a little bit, supported here, and it's supported here, right? So we like that line. 84, we can call it 85. There's our lines of effort. So we got a good opportunity. And most likely, and there you go. Right there is our trade. This is our range for AVGO. Looks like it wants to fill this gap that it created. Probably fill the gap. If it can hold, probably push up here. You can see it easily test 869 in the day. If it doesn't hold over the gap and it gets rejected, most likely we're probably going to come down and retest this area down here, this 845, 846 area. All right, guys. Hey, just wanted to give you a little brief, little battle rhythm of what kind of is going on. Oh, you know what? I would be not doing you guys justice if I didn't put Tesla out here, right? We got to look at some Tesla. Okay, let's look at Tesla before we end this. All right, Tesla, tight consolidation. Let's go ahead and get these lines. I did this last night, but let's get fresh, right? Tesla, tight consolidation on the 4-hour chart, right? This is tight, man. But Tesla loves, notice the price action. I want you guys to pay attention to Tesla. Tesla loves to move in 5s and 0s, okay? It is one of those sentimental stocks that loves the moves in 5s and 0s, okay? So when we put our lines here, we can almost guarantee that these consolidation points are going to be at a level that's like 255 or 260, something like that, right? When we get to the actual meat and potatoes, or even the wicks, like, right, what's there, 260? Look at that, 260, and that's all over this here. Here. Why isn't it moving? Dude, move. All right, you're being difficult. Anyways. Right there's 260. My line's being difficult for some reason. All right, there we go. Right, all this consolidation, but it likes to run 260s, 255s, 250, 245s. It likes to run in that, so we can create boxes for Tesla and be real tight and get some pretty decent trades out of Tesla. So we'll go ahead and, dude, I'm going to get rid of this line. This line is ticking me off. Go ahead and put a new line here. Boom, there we go. All right, got our lines of effort. This is what we're looking at Tesla, okay? Now, Tesla's being tight, so obviously if we're going to trade Tesla, we have to go and do intradays. So we'll go ahead and go into the 15-minute chart on this. Bird's eye view approach, 4-hour working in, right? Let's go into the 15-minute chart, all right? Notice our lines aren't even there because Tesla's there, right? We're going to go ahead and put our lines of effort on Tesla here. Pop a line here. This is the top line. We're actually almost there to breach it. So now we have to kind of look at what it did a couple days ago to get another line, probably looking here. So if we breach above here, we're looking at least maybe a push up towards this previous levels about there, right? Again, I bet 255, where we got some major price action. Look at that, 255 major price action. All sorts of price action. So if we breach above here, high probability we're going to go at least pop up to 255 and test that point. If we fail, we can probably put the line right here at the 50, 250 on the 50, probably go retest about the 245 area, see if we can hold that area. So good ideas for Tesla on the day trading opportunity. There's our triggers. That's what I'm looking at Tesla. We breach above this, going to try to get a day trading opportunity off a pop. Boom, make some money. Now it's day trading. So once we're in green, we're taking profits, leave some runners, stop loss, break even. We're going to keep the trade green all day. We trigger to the downside. We're looking for the continuation down, probably towards 245. But again, once we're in some decent profit, we move the stop loss above break even. We keep everything risk free. All right, guys. Hey, Chuck with Traders War Room. This was a real quick pre-market blast. I'm going to let Shiner get to it with the Traders War Room bell-to-bell opportunity. This will post on the YouTube, and then I'll push out in the channels. And just remember, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war. Join TWR and let's go to war, baby. Be a TWR market warrior. Catch you guys at the bell.